Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today I'm going to take my hyaluronic acid and I'm using that to prep my skin because the foundation I'm going to use is not that forgiving on my skin at least, and it's the NARS All Day Foundation, luminous weightless, whatever you want to call it, foundation. I'm actually going to mix this today with my day moisturizer just to make it that little bit more lightweight, a little bit more comfortable on the skin to wear, and this is a good trick to use especially with your heavier foundations. So my concealer footage seemed to disappear, but I did use the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. And then I'm going to take my NYX brow pencil. I use the shade Espresso. I find that it's a pretty decent match. It's a little bit more chocolatey brown if you look really closely, but I find that the darkest shade is too dark and too obvious with my brows. So yeah, I love this pencil. It's really my go-to for when I want quick defined brows. Then I'm going to take my Modern Renaissance palette and I'll put the names of the shades below. I'm going to take this warm peachy shade apparently, and I'm just going to, oh my god, look at all that fallout. Okay, so I'm going to take the warm peachy shade and use it like a transition shade and apply that all over my lid. It doesn't have to be neat, it never is with me, so I'm just going to take that all over. And then I'm take this orange shade. It's like a vibrant, it's like a medium orange shade. It's very warm and it looks amazing if you have brown eyes, and I'm taking that on my finger so I get the most pigment payoff, and I'm pressing that onto my eyelid. And then I'm taking my blending brush and I'm just going to go in and just soften those edges so there's no, you can't really tell where one shade started and the other finished, hopefully. Taking this warm kind of brick shade really, and I'm using that just on the lower lash line just so it adds a little bit of a contrast. You guys know I don't do color very often. I do love it, I just don't do it very often on myself. And then I'm going to take this kind of iridescent gold shade and I'm just adding that to the inner corners just to brighten up and open up those eyes. And then I took my Smolder eye pencil. I love Smolder. It's one of my favorite eye pencils from MAC. I'm taking that and I'm lining my waterline, I'm tight lining, and then I'm also going to add a little bit of this along the top lash line and blend it out. So almost like a liquid liner, but not as harsh, and a little bit more softer, a little bit more smoky. You can definitely create whatever shape suits your eyes. My eyes droop down, so I like to just lift up ever so slightly. And then I'm going to do the same on the bottom lash. I'm just going to not smoke it out as much. And there you go. And I should have just left it here and applied mascara, but I went for these damn lashes, and these were the Iconic lashes, and yeah, they were just a nightmare. I decided to contour. Clearly I'm using the Makeup Revolution contour palette, and I also used a MAC pigment Cajun bronze. It's one of my favorites on the cheeks. I also used my Kevyn Aucoin liquid blush. I'll put the names below, and I went for liquid blush because everything was really matte, really heavy. There wasn't a lot of shimmer, so I decided to just add a little bit of luminosity with the blush. And then for lips, I went for Plum Lip Liner by MAC. It's one of my favorite lip liners if I know I'm going to use quite a nude lipstick that I can't wear on its own. I know a lot of people go for Spice. I actually prefer Plum. It's just a little bit more flattering, a little bit more pinky reddish. And then I took More Creamer Please, which is from Dose of Colors, and it's a very, very, very flat nude. So I applied that and I blended it in with my fingers, and I went over again with the lip liner just to add a little bit more life to my lips. And yeah, that was pretty much it.